to be the inspiration around what all these kids are looking up to, and for me to just sit back and not say shit when a lot of my peers didn't say shit, it didn't feel right.
Athletes don't have a responsibility to speak up for nothing. You have a responsibility to speak up for what you believe in. Just because you're an athlete and you have a certain platform, that does not mean you have a responsibility to speak up for anything.
But I feel like at some point in time, it's like you have to be able to stand up on your morals simply because you are representing people who look like you and they're looking up to you for a certain.
But what if that ain't your moral though? What if I don't believe the same thing?
You don't have to believe in me, but we both believe that black kids should be shot. We both believe that black people should have
shit like
free water. I'm just saying the real social issues of people of color, every athlete is affected by them because we're the same people that used to be in those neighborhoods, dribbling, walking up down the street. They used to wear those clothes. So when I was growing up, I was looking for Michael Jordan to say something. He never did. But now kids can look up and be like, what LeBron said.
I liken you to Ali. Like Ali was at the time the greatest.
Right.
But when he spoke out, he went to jail, man. Like even his greatness couldn't insulate him from those rules that they had set up. And did you think to yourself, like, as good as I am, it's not going to matter?
Yeah, because it's not, at the end of the day, when I decided I was going to start speaking up and not giving a fuck about the backlash or if it affects me, my whole mindset was it's not about me. I think Ali already knew, he knew that it wasn't about him. I'm going to get the backlash, I'm going to go to jail,
yeah.
But what this is going to do for the next group, what this is going to do for the next athlete, what this is going to do for the next minority who wants to speak up, whenever that happens, Ali's whole mindset was like, at some point, somebody is going to take what I did, and I sensed that. I sensed that on, losing this or losing that or losing popularity. My popularity went down, but at the end of the day, my truth to so many different kids and so many different people was broader than me personally.
What gave you the confidence and the courage?
I mean, certain things happen. Things change in your life. Me having my own kids and then seeing the Trayvon Martin thing, it hit home. And I don't even know, if I didn't have any kids at the time, who knows if I would even been able to speak up on it because it probably wouldn't have hit home for me. It wouldn't have made me feel the same way. At the time, I think my oldest son was 9 and my youngest son was 6. I can't imagine if I sent my kid out and he didn't return home. Like that. I couldn't imagine that. Like that happened. So that's why I started thinking, and I was like, okay, if I can get 25,000 people to show up to a basketball game, I can reach so many more platforms when I talk.
Because if you look at what Maya Angelou said, she talks about how words stick to things and words create situations. Do you think the N-word creates a type of environment for young people? As leaders, should we not say it or should we say it?
Because I'm gonna speak on it from the rap perspective. That shit was here before we got here, it's gonna be here after we got here. But the point is that we're becoming more positive, we're becoming more productive. And that word doesn't affect us from becoming productive. And that's our lingo, that's the way we communicate. When I see it, what's up, my nigga? That's just how I get out. I hate the fact that it's my brainwash situation, but that's all the fuck
I'll say I went to